Welcome to the Schools Challenge TV. In this episode, we're learning about fitness within sport.
Let's meet Nigel. He's the man charged with working out a fitness routine for shooters, what they need to do in order to survive a gruelling tournament.
So when we have a sportsman come in to get themselves fitter for their particular activity, one of the first things we look at is any postural issues, because many sports are either right-legged, right arm, tennis, whatever it may be. So they might have a dominance on one side, so we need to make sure that any postural issues can be sorted out, because the last thing we need to do is take them down a line where we may end up getting more injuries by training the wrong way.
Nigel's subject today is TSC Academy member Tom Scott.
Right, Tom, so we're going to start off working on the muscles now, so get some resistance training done. One thing I've noticed with the shooting world is that we tend to be dominant on one side. So can you just show me the pose that you would have for when you're actually holding the gun? I know you've got your gun with you today. You can just show me exactly what you do. Just want to just go through these muscle groups. Okay, so we're pulling ourselves around here, the shoulders coming back, and we've got this arm moving forward. Okay, so we've just got to make sure this back is nice and strong, all right, and the chest isn't out of proportion to the back. So we're going to take you through, all right, a number of exercises now to sort of work on both the chest and the back to make sure everything is nice and square. We don't want to get the shoulders, we can find that one shoulder is coming up, one's going down, and we're just out of position. So we just make sure that everything, as you're growing, all right, stays nice and symmetrical.
While I'm looking at going into Olympic double trap, I want to try and get to the professional level, Commonwealth or Olympic level. So to go to the next stage, I need to get fitter, build muscle, get more focused. Today is my first time in the gym spending with someone professional.
Nigel gets to work on Tom's chest muscles.
Now grab that. Okay, make sure the head's supported. Keep the smaller the back, hands a little bit wider. That's brilliant. Over the midline of the chest. Okay, breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. Just roll those knuckles around a little bit so that that's perfect. So we've got a nice line through the hands. Fantastic. Breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. So Tom at the moment is an incredibly focused individual, so he's got the right attitude to progress, and gain anything he wants to out of this sport. So we just want to help him get the best out of it. And I think the areas we can look at the moment is strengthening up the back. We've seen some core issues with the left side. Again, that's not unusual, as I say, with a sport that's dominant on one side. And working on posture and the flexibility. That will be a very important part as he's still growing. If you look towards the mirror, you're in a nice flat position here. So this is nice and flat. We're looking to get the traps nice and strong, okay? To pull these shoulders back, okay? Get the lats working as well, okay? Because just lean forward a little bit more for me, about 45 degrees. That's brilliant, okay? Because then the back is nice and strong for all this position, when we're getting our gun and we want to be shooting, okay? Well, with something like shooting, one of the problems is that you've got the dominance on one side where one arm is coming back, the other arm is going forward, so the posture is going to be completely out of balance, and often these events take the whole day to go through. So we need to get muscle strength endurance sorted out, because they get fatigued as the day goes on, so the muscles get tired. So we don't need to get a lot stronger to lift heavy weights, but we need to get stronger for endurance purposes. So keep looking forward, keep the neck and spine a nice straight line, keep that back nice and flat. Good. Just pull those shoulders back a little bit, that's good. It's about making sure that this shoulder and this shoulder are at the same level, okay? Whatever the sport is, when you've got a domination, footballers, right-legged, tennis players, right or left-handed, they're going to have a shoulder, a hip, or whatever it may be that's more dominant. It's just the way it is. Tiger Woods, going back 15 years or so, he went into the gym and he got very strong and very fit, and it made such a difference to his game. Okay, Tom, we're going to work on some core stability now, because again, core is going to be absolutely key to all that twisting and moving around that you're going to do with the shooting. So I love the fit ball. The ball is a fantastic tool to get the core nice and strong. What I'd like you to do is to sit yourself down on there facing this direction to begin with. All right, and now I want you to walk yourself out. I'm going to take you into something that I call the tabletop. So walk out all the way, facing the ceiling until the head and shoulders are on the ball. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. Fantastic. Stop there. Okay, now squeeze the bottom and lift the hips up. You're now working that core. Okay, haven't done anything yet, but you're just holding that tabletop. So you've got perfect posture, but you're horizontal instead of vertical. Absolutely perfect, everything's locked on. How's it feeling?
Fine,
yeah? Yeah, not too uncomfortable, back okay? So hold that one just there. Hold that one just there. So just soft elbows, open the arms out as wide as you can, breathing out as we bring them back in. Perfect, in line with the chest. Breathe in, breathe out, keep those hips up. We've got to work on our left side, haven't we? Yeah. Left side isn't quite as strong as our right. That's it, squeeze through the middle one more time. Okay. Now, did you notice that when we did them individually, the right arm, you were quite strong. There was a little bit of rotation through the hips, which you may not have been aware of, but as soon as the left one went out, you compensated so much more because you weren't as strong down this left side. Okay, so we know that we've got to work on that left side and get you balanced out a little bit. Okay, but all good. All right, everything are feeling all right?
Yeah, fine.
Fantastic, good work. I've been working with David Florin and the Oxford Gun Company and the Schools Challenge for 6 or 7 years now, and so I'd love to continue working in many different ways, and if I can help out anybody individually, then please get in touch. My email address is nigel.patterson@yahoo.co.uk.
Yeah, I'll definitely try and get my peers down to the gym and see some professional so that they can move on in their shooting careers as well, because they're all at sort of the same level, so sort of the same needs as I have.
And now we have the Schools Challenge news.
George Digweed has shot the 100th 99 out of 100 of his career to finish on 198 and win the African Compact Championships. George says the trip to South Africa was enjoyable, a good shoot, tough but fair targets and wonderful weather. Edgar Brothers Managing Director Derek Edgar has been appointed to the Gun Trade Association Council. The GTA is the trade body for the protection and promotion of the gun trade in the UK. The CPSA calendar has been finalised and entries are open for each of the national major competitions. Leading the way is the CPSA Sporting British Open, which is celebrating its 90th anniversary and taking place at Garland's Shooting Ground. Visit championships.cpsa.co.uk. The first big trap, skeet and double trap competition of the year has taken place. 19-year-old Matthew Coward-Holly won the double trap in the Cyprus Grand Prix. Amber Hill and Rory Warlow both finished 7th in the skeet. The Schools Challenge events kick off in less than 4 weeks with the Oxford Schools Challenge. The competition is now fully booked in the afternoon, but there are still places available in the morning. If you are aged 21 and under and still in full-time education, then this is one competition not to be missed. For entry forms, go to theschoolschallenge.co.uk. Last episode we asked what is the most popular type of clay pigeon shooting in the UK? Is it sporting, trap, skeet? The answer is sporting, and the winner is Martin B. Jacobsen from Norway. He has won a year's subscription to Sporting Shooter magazine. Now, you may remember last year Chris Childerhouse winning the Rizzini Classic. Well, Chris has been to Italy to visit the Rizzini factory. Apologies for the amateur footage. Here is what he thought.
I've never been to the factory before. To see how they make the stocks and the metal work and how they finish it, it was amazing really. And yeah, it was well worth going. I'm really going to win.
And you enjoyed looking at the woodwork in particular, didn't you?
Definitely, picking the woodwork. I mean, I picked a 20 gauge game gun to shoot with, and the pick your woodwork I think makes the game gun. and to pick your piece of Turkish ball up was amazing, really. So yeah, really enjoyable.
And so you feel that when you come back from that, you will have a gun which will be yours.
Yeah, that's it.
Through and through.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I mean, I've had my initials engraved on the buttstock.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, so it's definitely going to be mine, and I shall keep it, forever, I'd imagine.
To find out more about Rosinis in the UK, visit asi.co.uk.
That was Schools Challenge TV. I hope you enjoyed this programme. For more information and anything you've seen in this programme, please like us on Facebook or go to our website.